Hi guys, hope you all are doing great. Have you ever wondered why it's very hard for you to let go? You know you have to detach. You have heard people telling that circumstances don't really matter, but still you're stuck in the same situation again and again. You keep on attracting the same problems,
Be it money, health, relationship.
or whatever the one thing that you're currently trying to manifest. It's not because you're weak, it's because your body and mind doesn't feel safe. I know it's very annoying, it's very disturbing. I have been there in the situation for the past 4 years until I realized this particular technique just last year that actually helped me to finally detached from my manifestation, and after that my manifestation game has become much more easier. So in today's video I'm gonna share why detachment feels very hard, how to detach and circumstances don't really matter, and finally I'm gonna share one particular technique that actually helps you to detach from your manifestation, which is also known as EFT tapping method, that is going to calm down your nervous system and makes your body and mind to feel extremely safe. Without any further delay, let's get started. Why detachment feels really hard? Just listen to this carefully. One of the biggest reasons why law of detachment will never ever work for you is because your brain is constantly in the prediction mode, which means it always wanted to predict certain outcomes that to be manifested in your life. So you will keep on overanalyzing your 3D reality when it goes wrong and start blaming the outer reality. But to be very honest, circumstances don't really matter because the shift happens internally. So basically when you focus on why it is not happening, you keep on adding the resistance to your manifestation, and that is going to block you getting what you want in your life. So instead of
Focusing on how it is going to happen, when it is going to happen.
just focus on your inner frequency and inner vibration. Throughout the day, the law of detachment will work in the ways you cannot even imagine. How to detach? So when you want something desperately in your life, be it person, money or success, your brain activates amygdala, which is located deeper within the brain, which is responsible for fear and survival mode. So the message your brain sends is,
Oh my god, I don't have this thing yet in my life. My complete survival is dependent on this.
this produces stress chemical known as cortisol. Stress is not good for your body and mind. So your body and mind is always going to be in the fight or in the flight mode. Now here is a twist. When you are in that state, your prefrontal cortex shuts down, which is located behind the forehead. This is responsible for creative and logical decisions. So when your prefrontal cortex shuts down, you can't able to think clearly, make better decisions, and you can't see the opportunities that is in front of you. So this is why detachment helps your nervous system to calm down. This actually shifts your brain from survival mode to creation mode. This actually releases the control, which helps you to manifest even more faster. For example, let's just take two set of students. One set of students studied really hard, but they are very anxious and stressed out when the exam came and they forget all the answers. The another set of students also studied really hard, but they are very calm and literally gave all the answers perfectly. The only difference is one was in survival mode, one was in creation mode. Some people say this as magic, some people say it's neurochemistry. Why circumstances don't really matter? Most of the people say that
When I have the job, I feel extremely successful. When I have the right person, I feel loved. When I have the money, I feel secure. But that's not true.
you are literally waiting for your circumstances to feel how you wanted to feel. Your feelings are your frequency, so you have to feel it internally, so your outer circumstances has no choice but to rearrange. Look around people who just made out of nothing. They just didn't wait for the right situation. They just turned their current reality to their dream version. Here is the crazy part. Two people can be in the same exact situation, but one person thinks I'm stuck, another person thinks I'm capable to change this current reality. I'll give you a real story. A person named Jake, I'm not sure about the pronunciation, but that doesn't matter. So he is a famous author and he has sold so many best-selling books. He helps people to uplevel their life through mindfulness. Before he became a famous author, he didn't have money, he didn't have connection and no plans. One particular day, he decided to try manifestation for the next 30 days. So he used to wake up every single day in the morning and just say the affirmation that I'm grateful and worthy enough to receive all the abundance. And guess what? Within few weeks, he received an unexpected book deal, not because of luck, but because he was not operating from desperation and resistance. Here is the truth. Your nervous system doesn't care about
Your goals, your affirmation, vision,
it only cares about your safety. Safe to believe, safe to receive, safe to relax. So if you're not doing that, your brain literally, it will not allow you to manifest or move forward. do this technique which is known as EFT tapping that actually helps you to calm down your nervous system to feel extremely safe. This just takes few minutes. I would highly recommend you to do this before going to bed around night time. That is going to make you even more relaxed. So don't do this when you are driving, or don't do this when you are doing something extremely important. Just sit in a quiet place. It just takes very few minutes, okay? So just relax, take a deep breath. Okay, here goes the EFT tapping method. It's completely safe for me to relax. My body is completely safe. I am safe to receive abundance. I love my body and my body loves me back. Everything goes well on my favor. My body knows how to calm down. I am literally happy with everything that I have in my life. So this is what you guys, it just took like only 1 minute to do this. This actually helps you to relax so well. Even now I feel kind of relaxed. I hope this video was really helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching.